What's up, everybody? I'm back with a guitar. That's all. I didn't want to do a whole lot. I just want to do a little bit because I'm happy. Uh, Thanks to everybody who tuned in to support my channel. I made it to 1,000 subscribers today, which is small peanuts compared to the rest of YouTube, but to me it's huge. So I thank you very much. You know what? NIGHTWISH Army, of which I am now. I'm now a member. I consider myself a member. Many of you do. You've told me so, and I appreciate that. You're a huge part of that. Thank you. You're not the only ones. A lot of people checked in and made it happen. So it's very cool. Now I have an ulterior motive from all these reaction videos. Hate to admit it. I write music. I put out an album by myself January, and people have been hearing it, but I would like you to take a listen to it. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't sound anything like NIGHTWISH or even hard rock or metal. I guess it'd be alternative rock. I don't know. There's a little bit of rockabilly in there and some kind of just rock stuff. But check it out. If you want to hear some good singing, probably the best singing I've done, check out the song Betsy Becker. It's a little bit of an Irish flavored song. It's got a 3/4 time, and it's actually inspired by Peaky Blinders. Quick story about it. I had this rhythm. It's something I used to play when I just warmed up before band practice. And I was getting an MRI for my screwed up elbow. I started coming up with lyrics for this song. I thought to myself, I can't come up with lyrics to this song now because I don't have any way to write them down. But I was stuck in there for another 40 minutes, so I pretty much wrote the whole song in there in the MRI. And as soon as I got out, I wrote them down whenever I could, and that's the song. So it's called Betsy Becker. It's about a girl who goes into a bar. She wants to sing a song. The bartender said, "There's no singing here." And she says, "Yeah, but you'll be singing along." And that kind of kicks it off. So it's all acoustic. There's drums and bass. I play everything on it. Album's called Ryan Mere, A Small Place in a Big World. Please check it out. On that note, I'm going to check out. What am I going to check out? Everdream. Big request here, Everdream. So I'm going to check this song out. I'm going to reconfigure my headphones situation because I'm trying to get rid of a little buzzing that I didn't know was going on in other videos until it comes out. So I put my guitar down. Should lean right up here on the drum set. And let me check my specs, bruh. Yeah, I'm way too big. Let's get a little bit tighter. Whoop. Well, that's better. That's better. That's better. I'm in a good mood. You usually don't see me this chipper. So let's get this started, shall we? I have not checked this out. So NIGHTWISH, Everyday Reaction. Thanks, guys, for getting me to 1,000 subs. Here's so many more, and keep the suggestions coming. I want to branch out, check out some other bands, but I got to warn you. I got to really warn you. I think I kind of ruined this whole genre for me because I started off with NIGHTWISH, really. So I've listened to some of the other suggestions for some bands that Floor was in beforehand or other people associated with the band. I think it's kind of like Stephen King. The first author I started reading was Stephen King, okay? And after I read a few of his books, I'm like, well, this is cool. There's so many authors. I got to check out another author. So I check out another author. I'm like, yeah, it's not Stephen King. I just didn't want to read it. So I just come back to Stephen King. So I have a feeling I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to listen to NIGHTWISH, which I think is fine. I think we'll all agree. That's fine. So here we go. NIGHTWISH, Everdream. Is that too quiet? Let me check this out. Where the fuck? All right, here we go. NIGHTWISH, Everdream.
But for now, we're gonna start a little softer with Everdream. Ever felt away with me? Just once, that all I need. Entwined in finding you one day. Ever felt away without me? My love, it lies so deep. Have a dream of me.
I mean, I wasn't really worried at the beginning, but I'm like, this might be one I don't dig. I'm just kidding. I knew I was gonna like it, but I had no idea where it was going. It's cool. I have a feeling it's gonna kind of slow down and be a little bit different than the other stuff I've really been digging, but I'm not gonna be disappointed.
Would you do it with me? Heal the scars and change the stars. Would you do it for me? Turn loose the heavenly thing. I'll take you away. Cast away on a lonely day. Blessing for a teary cheek. That's all I can, but from your grace.
All right, I don't do this a lot with these guys, but you know what? I'm digging the lyrics. Cast away in a lonely day, bosom for a teary cheek. My song cannot but borrow your grace. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And ironically enough, my son, who's having a little girl trouble, there she goes again, just reaching right out there, plucking them heartstrings. Man, every time. Some of you are going to know what I'm saying. Hold on. This girl right here, she's in all these videos. I just keep seeing her. It's like it's a friend I never talked to because I see her in every one of these videos. I don't know.
In your sea, giving for a touch. Oh, my taste, oh, my lust. Ever felt away with me? Just once that all I need. I'm trying to find you one day. Ever felt away without me? My love lies so deep. Ever Intertwined in finding you one day. Never felt away without me. I know the nights are deep. Never dream of that. Never felt away.
God damn. These guys always surprise me. And you wouldn't think I'd still get surprised by them, but I do, because that was. They have. Oh my God, such a way just building up. It's like, oh shit, here it comes. And then they take it just a little, veer off course just a little bit. But you're still like, oh shit, this is just as cool. God damn. Awesome.
Intertwined in finding you one day. Never felt away without me. I know the nights are deep. Never dream of that. Never felt away without just once that all I need. Intertwined in finding you. Never felt away without me. I know the nights are deep. Never dream of
Wow, holy crap. You know what? I know everybody always stops on a picture of there we go. We'll get the most of the band in there. All right, guys. That was awesome. I know most of you, Floor is just icing on the cake, right? I know some people are like, well, she's not the whole band, Tuomas is genius. Yes, he is. Yes, he's a genius. But you can have, I'm not saying this to piss off anybody, you can have the best rhythm section, best lead guitar player in the world, but if you have a crap singer, your band will go nowhere. Band that comes to mind is Extreme, if any of you know who they are. One of my absolute all-time favorite guitarists, Nuno Bettencourt. He's awesome, but he's always tied back to Extreme, and that Extreme. Gary Sharon, man. Ugh. Anyway, not that he's a bad singer. I just don't like listening to him. My point is, Floor is not effortless. She definitely, you can tell she's trying, but it never seems like she's trying to show off. Okay, I haven't took a deep dive into the past singers. I've watched a couple videos, and I'll admit right now that I was like, I just want to listen to this version of Nightwish. That might be a blasphemy. I don't know, but I'm not saying I won't listen to anything like that. If you guys want to hear something from the past singers, that's fine. I'll check it out. But I've listened to a couple versions of Ghost Love Score, and one sounds like "Look at Me Sing," and the other one is like "Hear Me Help Build This Song." And that's what I get from Flora. She is an integral part of the band. She's not trying to rise above the band. She may in some cases, but that's just because she's fucking amazing. All right, guys. That was great. Again, thank you. Keep the comments coming. Keep the suggestions coming. I'm trying to keep track of who's what and what. It's a little tough because I never expected to have to deal with this many comments ever. I'm chatting with people over the world, and to me that is it's a truly awesome thing. I'm just starting out, so I better get used to it, I guess. I hope. I don't want to sound like a pompous ass, but it's just a cool experience for me, and I don't want to alienate anybody, but the Nightwish Army has opened my eyes a bit, and everybody's welcome. I hope some people, you know, come to check out something else and find them, or they think I look silly and want to hear what I sound like, and they find them out because they should be known more. Nightwish should be known more. Known people should know Nightwish more. Does that make sense? So yeah, shameless plug. Check out my music. I'd appreciate it. Other than that, love to you all. Have a good week, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night or good morning. Probably gonna be morning by the time most of you watch this. I'm going to bed. Y'all are getting up for work. Have a good day.